A lot of very detailed plans on every player that comes out now. When I first started playing T20 cricket, it was pretty much hit and giggle.
I remember Andrew Johns got a run for New South Wales in one of the first ever T20s.
Exactly.
Well, shout off. Withheld after the initial excitement, but Nisa, he's probing. His line has just been spot on all day.
Yeah, the Australia A team have got a nice partnership going here. Nessa at one end just probing away on a good line and length, getting a bit of seam movement, challenging the techniques and the defence of these Pakistani batsmen. And at the other end, you've got Riley Meredith, who's just a tearaway, trying Yorkers and bounces.
Sean Abbott as well going through his warm-up routine. Nisa again, just diving over the top of it there with Pekowski. So squeaks away for a handy couple for Shafiq.
Yeah, he's a good little player, Shafiq. Pretty sure he's got the most number of hundreds as batting at number 6 for Pakistan.
Of anyone.
In Test cricket?
Yeah, of anyone in Test cricket. That's a fair old few names below him as well.
And it's always an interesting place to bat at number 6, because you might come in when the ball's reverse swinging or there's spin on, and or you might have to bat with the tail a bit. You might get the second new ball. So there's so many different situations in games where you can come in batting down the order there at number 6. So he's obviously got a lovely temperament, and he must be a very good all-round player, playing the fast bowlers and the spinners well, being able to handle reverse swing.
He's off on a quick run there. That's good running.
That's a part of his game that I've enjoyed today. Just dropping and running, rotating the strike in that manner puts the pressure back on the bowling team.
3 for 77. The names below. So Garfield Sobers, Shiv Chandapal, Tony Gregg, Ricky Ponting, Ashan Tilakaratne. So reasonable lineup.
Ponting down at number 6.
Well, that's where he...
How many did he score down there?
7 before he made the move north.
Scored another 30, 38 or 30 something.
Did okay. Remember the one here at the Wacker. Was it his first test?
Very first test match against Sri Lanka.
99.
That's right, he did too.
They were interviewing his...
Looked a bit of a dodgy LB shout too.
Wasn't good. I think they were interviewing his parents at the time, or just about to, I think. Neatly worked off the pad. Sean Abbott back into the attack. Oh, sorry.
No, Jai Richardson. So Meredith having a break. 5 overs, 2 for 32. Jai Richardson was very impressive with the brand new pink ball as well. Getting some good swing. Still got 2 men back on the hook, but now bringing in a 3rd slip as well.
Just to play with Bubba's mind a little bit here. What's coming? It's just a good length.
Well, it is a good tactic to use. So as a batsman, I know if you've got 2 men back there, you're expecting a few short ones. So I think what the bowler's trying to do is put that in your mind. So sometimes it messes with your footwork. You think you're hanging back a little bit, waiting for the short one to come, and then Richardson, you'd expect to look to pitch the ball up every now and then, get that ball to swing, and that's why there's 3 slips and a gully in place as well. So try these tactics to try and mess with the footwork of the batsman. There is the fuller delivery, but just slightly into the pads and easily picked off.
Ricky was done for 96, not 99. It was within 1 shot of a century. Bubba Azam, that speaking of getting close to a century, 99 against Australia in Abu Dhabi, that last tour. It's the one where Mohamed Abbas was in that second test. My goodness, what bowling that was. Richardson bends the back on that one. Unfortunately, Mohamed Abbas not playing today because he was going to play in this match, but he's got a tooth abscess that he picked up. He's had to get that picked apart overnight. So that's why he's sitting this one out, but he'll be there at the Gabba.
Yeah, he's a quality bowler.
Providing the dentist has done the right thing by him overnight. Wish him well from recovery. For now, that just, as soon as you say those two words together, tooth abscess, you go, oh,
ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, I didn't think he was going to be effective at all in the UAE because he's not quick. He bowls about 130 k's an hour, and on their pitches, they're generally quite unresponsive. But he literally just landed the ball on a 20-cent piece and did not leave, just got enough movement either way. So you'd expect him to bowl well in Australian conditions, having that discipline, but also you'd expect to get a little bit more movement out of these pitches as well. So the Australians are going to have to make sure that their defence is really solid against someone like Mohamed Abbas.
Especially in Adelaide.
Oh, yeah.
Around sundown. Again, looking for that drop and go, but it's not there this time. And that's the end of the over. It's 3 for 79. As we approach tea, the end of the first session. Still takes a bit of getting used to saying that. 10 minutes until tea, and then the dinner break a bit later on, the longer break.
So tea will still be just a 20-minute break?
Yep, 20 minutes. And then
the dinner break will go for 30 or 40 minutes.
The regulation 40.
40 minutes, yeah.
So if you're watching around the country on Fox Cricket or the CA live stream, welcome wherever you're watching. And Australia A on top after a pretty handy first session. Some quality quick bowling, especially from Riley Meredith, and this man with the ball, Michael Neser.
Or if you're a local in Perth, come on down after work. Magnificent stadium, come and watch some top quality cricket, because Australia A have put out a very good team. This, I believe, is a genuine Australia A team. And Pakistan will obviously be wanting to get excellent preparation leading to that first test match in Brisbane. So it should be a really good game over the next 3 days.
So you take out Asad Shafiq, who's played 69 tests, and Azhar Ali, the opener and the captain, 73 tests. There's about a combined 95 tests all up for Pakistan. The Australia A squad, 93 test matches played.
There you go.
So that's the quality of cricket we've got from the locals in this particular fixture, and so much on the line for those with the bat. And smashed. That's the first time Neser has been dealt with. And that's a fantastic shot from Babar Azam.
He was into position so quickly, picked up the length quickly. It's always a good sign when a batsman can get those hands up nice and high and almost hit down on the pull shot. Wow, he picked that up early. He hit that well in front of square on the onside.
It's the kind of cricket of a man who looks like he averages about 50 in T20 internationals.
But it also sends a message back to the bowler, saying, right, you give us your best short one, and that's what I'm going to do to it. So, brilliant shot from Babar Azam.
He's the T20 captain now, and Azhar Ali's taken over the Test team. As he gets that one away for just the single. It's Sarfaraz Ahmed, the man who was sacked. He was captain in all formats, the wicketkeeper. He went 5 years without a Test century, and the Pakistan Cricket Board said, that's enough, see you later, and didn't even pick him full stop. So it's obviously created a bit of controversy, especially in Pakistan. The owner of the T20 franchise he plays for in Pakistan called it a grave injustice. All these words floating around. So it's It's a massive story over in Pakistan.
It is pretty amazing, though, to be captain in all 3 formats of the game. And then suddenly, next day, you're out of everything.
Trapdoored. See you later.
You wouldn't see that happening in too many places around the world.
No. That's the wild nature, it seems, of Pakistan cricket and the politics behind it as well. It's a fascinating subject in itself. Always let that through, Nisa, and get away for a couple. Seemed to just go straight through him, literally straight through him, that one.
Yeah, perhaps it was timed a little bit better than Nisa thought. Come to the end of the over. 3 for 86, Pakistan. It was just a gentle push from Shafiq, and yeah, just maybe didn't expect it to come back so fast. But it's good reward for this Australia A attack. The Australian Test bowling lineup is pretty set, and it's a high quality group of bowlers. But for these guys, knowing that if anything happens to a Pat Cummins, Mitchell Starc, Josh Hazlewood, then they're the next in line. So plenty of motivation for these guys as well, although they're probably not going to be involved in the first test of the summer. They know they're there or thereabouts, and so with some good performances for their states and also Australia A, they can really jump to the head of the queue.
Story I read about on Joe Richardson on Crick Info about the fact that Adam Voges had to tell him, mate, don't overdo things. Just that, it was a while back, but it was like, don't try and do things too quickly. Just let it happen. Enjoy the cricket at the level that you're playing at right now, and then off that, good things will happen instead of just trying too hard to force the issue. But it's true. I mean, fast bowling by its very nature, not a very natural thing for a human being to be doing. So eventually, unfortunately, someone is going to pick up something, and it's going to present an opportunity to someone else. And it's great for Australian cricket that it seems the depth in the fast bowling ranks is pretty good right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't forget James Pattinson as well as a quality bowler. Peter Siddle, the old evergreen.
Line-hearted.
He's a brilliant bowler and a brilliant guy to have around the team. So you're right, the depth is pretty good.
We don't have any 16-year-olds floating around the setup like Pakistan do, with the Naseem Shah, who, I mean, he's been given an opportunity in this game, and that would point towards the fact that they're thinking about him very seriously for next week.
16
at the Gabba.
Years of age, unbelievable. I think Mohammad Musa, who's not playing in this match, is young as well. He might be 19.
Ooh, big shout from behind the wicket. Nothing from Joe Richardson. Sorry, that test starting on November 21, so a little over a week away.
So yeah, they're blooding some exciting youngsters. Pakistan just have this amazing ability just to keep producing these young fast bowlers. We see good delivery again from Joe Richardson, fuller in length, inside edge onto the pad, saving Babar Azam. But yeah, they just keep producing these brilliant young fast bowlers to Pakistan.
They've got a fair bit in terms of idol worship to reference themselves against, with the great Waqar Younis, who is involved with the setup now, and also Wasim Akram.
Shoaib
Akhtar. He was quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Quickest I've ever faced.
Yeah.
Him and Brett Lee. Oh, anywhere you've placed him.
Like even on a slow deck on the subcontinent, he was.
Sometimes that was worse. He just didn't have that beautiful, pure action like a Brett Lee, where you got a good look at the ball, whereas Shoaib Akhtar, slinging sort of action, charged in off a big long run up, and it was just express pace.
Sounds like fun. End of the over, 3 for 87. There he is, Waqar Younis.
Fun from the non-strikers end.
It's fun facing him with an old ball as well.
Well, that's right. They were the masters of reverse swing.
They'd swing it like 3 feet.
Oh, yeah, and they had to, because in the subcontinental conditions, the ball doesn't stay new for very long, so they would get it scuffed up as quickly as they possibly could, and they could really make it talk.
So this should be the last over before tea, and Travis Head is going to roll the arm over. He's here to try and force his way back into the Test side after missing out at the Oval, but he can bowl a bit, over 40 first-class wickets.
Yeah, well, no specialist spinner picked in this particular match for Australia A. Gone with the 4 fast bowlers, but yeah, Travis Head, he's a good competitor. Enjoys his bowling and loves breaking partnerships.
Razam gets that away, the vacant point region, and should be able to get through for 3. Think about it. Wasn't entirely convincing at third.
It's a long throw out there. It's a big boundary. Easy to run one on the arm. But it was a nice piece of batting. Babar Azami just opened the face right at the last minute to ease the ball into that gap between cover and backward point. Wouldn't expect there to be a lot of spin for Travis Head.
Or if they're trying to sneak through another over from this end. Just gets through for a single, so that might make things a little difficult as the clock approaches 3 o'clock local time. He's whizzing through it though, Travis Head. He's giving his team every single opportunity. It's a good shot through the covers. As Huss mentioned, it's a long, long way out there, but it's going to make it. And that's quality from Babar Azam.
Yeah, nice shot again from Babar Azam. It was over pitched. Just watch how he just opens the face up on contact. Better timing on this occasion, and that easily made it to the rope.
So a good finish to the session for Pakistan, who at one stage got to 3 for 60. Australia A on top, especially thanks to the exploits of Riley Meredith with 2 wickets, and Michael Neser tight line, and also picking up the wicket of the captain Azhar Ali. But at tea on day 1 of Australia A and Pakistan, Babar Azam has got himself to 26 with some quality stroke play towards the end of the session, and Shafiq, his partner, out there on 16. So at tea, it's 3 for 95, and we'll be back with the resumption of play in about 20 minutes' time.